Hi guys, good morning and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing absolutely fine today. Today I am in Mahabaleshwar and I am checking into Club Mahindra Sherwood Resort. So let's go. Let's take a look at the schedule for today. Lots of fun activities as you can see, starting from 10 in the morning all the way till 7:30. Today is Sunday, Father's Day, so they have something very special planned for today evening. I definitely want to participate along with my boys. I'll try to cover that event as well. For now, let's check out the rest of the resort. So, going right through the reception area, here we can get some direction as to what is located where in the resort. So, the resort has a tree court, which I will show you in another video. It has a nice swimming pool, a children's play area. It's rainy, so I am not allowing my children to go there. It's all wet, anyways. It's located right over there. They also organize cycle rides. I haven't seen that so far, but I'm sure it'll be a fun activity. And then there's the Happy Hub, where a lot of activities are planned. And there's a nice machan over there. I will show you that in another video as well, where it's perfect for spending some quality time with your kids. Overall, the vibe that you get at this resort is of being a fun resort to spend some quality time with your family. It's located right in the middle of a forest, so lots of trees around, and it's very close to nature. It's like, when you come here, if you've seen the first part of my video where I am approaching the resort, it's right in the middle of the Mahabaleshwar jungle, but it's away from the market area. So you get a sense of peace and serenity when you're over here. So the thing about Sherwood Resort is it is a leased property. It is not a Club Mahindra owned property. As such, they do not have the permission to make structural changes to the resort, and the experience that you get here, it is not of a regular Club Mahindra owned resort. For example, I had booked a studio apartment, but it isn't exactly a studio. What they have is a nice big room with two double beds, which comes in use because there are four of us here, uh, including my two kids, and it has a huge balcony with a very beautiful valley view. Here's a view of the balcony just outside our room. It has a very beautiful valley view. Imagine spending some quality time here in the balcony in the evenings. Simply awesome. Apart from that, there's a lot of play area. So this would have been the perfect summer vacation for my kids. It's wet right now, so there's not much chance of an outdoor activity at this point of time. But this is something iconic which I've always liked about Club Mahindra. They have this giant chess over here, something that I've always enjoyed playing with my wife and kids. Oh, and as I am roaming around in this resort, one interesting point. So there is Wi-Fi all over. I'm getting Wi-Fi access everywhere. It's very useful because there's hardly any. It's the mobile network is very spotty over here. It's very difficult to get good range, but with Wi-Fi, you're fully connected to everything that you need to be, and that really helps. So for somebody who's planning a work from hotel or something like that, yeah, you can definitely consider coming over here. I'm sure you'd be able to continue working as well as have a fun time with the family. Ooh, there's a sand pit over here as well. Fun. My kids haven't spotted it yet, and I'm praying they don't spot it anytime soon because the sand's all wet right now. Yeah, sand's all wet. So that's the happy hub right over there. It's a perfect place for sending your kids for spending an afternoon playing. For those who love going to the ancient forts, this resort is really close to the Pratapgad Fort. And the view here depicted on this poster, you can actually get the same view if you were to go over there. It's about half an hour away from here. And if you ever plan to visit this resort, make it a point to also visit this fort with your kids. A lot of things to learn about history with respect to this fort. And you can get a full valley view all across from the top of the fort. So overall, this resort has what you can call as big rooms instead of studio apartments. It has 2 BHKs and 3 BHKs as well, which should accommodate large families. It has a swimming pool, a spa, a restaurant, and a fun activity center, the Happy Hub that you can see behind me. It isn't exactly modeled like a Club Mahindra owned resort, but they've tried to have most of the activities that they usually have at their usual owned resorts as well. I'd like to take you to the restaurant maybe during lunchtime or at dinner when the buffet spread will be there. One of the most wanted items at any of the Club Mahindra resort. Just next to the pool, there's a lovely sunset point over here where you can spend a lovely evening watching the sunset. Hopefully, the weather will be good today evening and we will be able to settle for a nice, relaxing evening over here. It's just the beginning of monsoon, but Just look at the greenery all around. Here's the children's area. It's all wet right now, but it's the perfect place to send your kids in the summer vacation. I'm sure they'll spend hours playing over here with all the activities. My kids are a little older, so since this year I've been sending them off in the resort on their own. The resort itself is pretty safe, and I'm sure the people around will help to take care of them if they get into any kind of trouble. Overall, I think coming to a place like this, it makes sense because you can send your kids around on their own to explore the resort, and it gives them also a sense of freedom, and it's all about the adventure and the fun that they can have together. One thing about this place, I'm not sure whether to say it's good or not good, but my car is right here, right outside the room. In other resorts, usually they have a designated parking space where all the vehicles can be parked. I think this being a leased property, they don't, like I said earlier, they don't have the permission to make any structural changes, so they've kept it as it is. And that means that my vehicle is right there near the room. It was a bit confusing actually. I'm coming here after a long time. It was a bit confusing for me where should I exactly park the car, and then I was guided to park it right here. I guess that's good.
So, guys, I would like to conclude my vlog over here. I hope you enjoyed this tour of the Club Mahindra Sherwood Mahabaleshwar Resort. Please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe. It's totally free for you but helps me in a huge way. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.